Welcome to the 4th edition of Sailing the Solomons on our sailing catamaran Noosa. We had a fantastic sail from Sandbiss over to Liapari in reasonably brisk conditions. Noosa really is a great boat to sail. We were sort of sitting around that 12 knots of boat speed in 12 to 15 knots of breeze, and the boat just roars along really flat. When we're cruising the boat, we don't have the boat that light, as we have a fair bit of diving gear, including a dive compressor, paddle boards, windsurfing gear, and generally a lot of toys like that. We do have a lot of clothing for trading, school books and so forth, which do add a fair bit of weight. And Lisa has a pair of bikinis and a sarong for every day we're away, so we might have 200 pairs of those. Liapari really is a spectacular island. It was really the first time we'd caught up with other cruising boats on this trip. There was an Italian, actually this sounds like the start of a joke, there was an Italian boat, French boat, Polish boat, an Australian boat, and each afternoon at 5 o'clock, Noel, the owner of the island, would have everyone ashore for drinks. They were all great people, and it was great to hear their adventures as they've crossed the Pacific. Muriel was a young local girl who came out to trade mushrooms initially. Then after that I think she raided her mum's veggie garden each day to come out and do some trading with Lisa to restock her wardrobe. Muriel was a great girl and she invited us up to the village to meet the family. So we took a number of school books, pencils, pencil sharpeners and a Bunnings soccer ball for the visit. We always found the village people to be very welcoming, friendly and genuinely excited that they'd had a visitor. And that's why we did our best to help out with different things for the school, and sometimes we would take reading glasses in for the older people because the ladies might like to weave, or the fellas might like to carve or something, and those glasses generally made a difference to their life, I think.
You gonna have one, Greg?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, it's very cold. Oh, is that okay?
Go on, lick it right over your tongue. Come on. Come on. Go.
You can just lick it, you don't have to bite it. It's okay.
Pete and Helane were a great couple from Melbourne who were just on their way back to Australia after spending 5 years cruising in Asia, which is a pretty good effort considering Pete's in his early 80s and Helane's in her early 70s. And for them to still be out there sailing and enjoying it and just doing it is just fantastic. Liapari Island is around about 360 acres and in the past has been a coconut plantation, beef cattle farm, but it's had a boatyard for an extended period of time now. And you can leave your boat there through the cyclone season. You can also pull your boat out there, and Noel does offer a range of services, and he's a very, very handy fella and also has a lot of skills in the marine area. We found this wreck more by good luck than good management. We're just doing some exploring in the dinghy and seen something in the water, went back, put our head in the water and seen that there was a wreck there, which is just off Liapari. I went back and spoke to Noel about it, and asked him if we could dive, and he just said, yeah, go for your life. So that kept us amused for a few days. Lisa loves taking pictures of the clownfish, and on this particular day whilst exploring we came across a lot of little pockets of clownfish just in probably only a metre or a metre and a half of water, and she was having a little bit of trouble staying on the bottom to get stable for the pictures, so she asked me just to stand on her back, which would have looked pretty funny from someone looking from the shore if anybody had been there. That's, you know, I'm standing on my wife's back under the water, but she'd just give a little wriggle and she'd sort of pop out. thanks very much for watching the 4th edition of Sailing the Solomons on Noosa. In the next video, we pretty much motor up in no wind the coast of Vella Lavella, stopping at a number of villages on the way, getting a few fish and being the special guests at a local school.